Hey everybody, it's Thursday night, about 10 o'clock. We just got back from our little mini vacation with the family up in Wisconsin. Trying to get some work done, catching up on some videos. Um, the first thing I showed you guys was that unit picked up in the western suburbs of Chicago. That hoarder one with all the garbage bags. Um, Sold some things while I was gone out of that unit, so we're gonna show you the kind of stuff I've been selling. This was a lot of strawberry shortcake dolls. We're new in the box, never opened, from the early 80s. You know, they all have some condition issues. Keep those. Let's find it on here. Come on. Oh, sold for $104 with 29 bids. Got this Legoland all-terrain vehicle. The outer box isn't sealed, but all the pieces are still sealed. A little bit of condition issues on the box. That one actually surprised me. I thought maybe 50, 75 bucks. It sold for $180. So that was kind of surprising. I like that. There's a few more of those in there too. Well, different kinds of Legos. What else sold tonight was this guy. It's Bearcat ATV. Pretty neat piece. I've never actually seen another one like it. It's modeled after like a Honda ATC three-wheeler, or maybe like a Kawasaki Ducati. Neat piece. That one did okay. Sold for about $71. So 11 bids. These also sold. I had these buy it now. They're Road Champs die-cast semi trucks. There's 49 in there, I believe. There's 49 in there. Those sold. Buy it now. Best offer for I don't know. It shows $250, but I took a best offer of $180 with free shipping. I think the only other thing I have listed from that unit right now is this. It's a Care Bears blanket, 1982 or 3, I believe. Never opened, still sealed. Yeah, for 70. I got it up for 75 and free shipping, I think. But yeah, that's what we sold out of that unit so far. We have around 7 or 8 Gaylord containers. You know, the big cardboard boxes sitting on pallets. Got 7 or 8 of those overflowing with, say, about 95% of them are vintage toys, like similar to what I just showed you. Most of it, what I'm going to do with, I have a big sale at my warehouse every couple of months, and sell everything. I don't like to go to flea markets. I prefer to do things this way for a number of reasons, but so far it's worked out pretty good for me, and I have a pretty dedicated group of buyers that keep coming back. A lot of resellers because they like my prices. I just pick out, you know, odds and ends and throw on eBay here and there. It's about it. Yeah. I like to collect stuff, so I get a lot of stuff. um, yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. I got I think this is paid for, and this is paid for. Waiting on payment on the Lego and the die cast. Sold one of these guys. These are gassed vacuum pumps. You know, for like a science lab, or you use them for all kinds of things. I bought 18 of those at a lost truck freight auction a couple months back. I paid I think $800 for 18 of them. I've sold, I think, 4 so far for about $425 each. So they're selling slowly, but they are selling. So as far as the unit that we got all these toys out of, said I split that one with a buddy because we were both kind of overwhelmed at the moment. We were both interested in it. Sometimes it works out better that way. If you could find someone that you work well with, you know, by all means do it. But it's tough. It really is. We paid $310, I believe, for the unit. We rented it for a month. It was about $200, I believe, for rent. We have 3 loads to the dump. Average price each trip was about $108, so you know that's about $325. So you figure between what we paid for it and rent, and about, I'm guessing, about $750 into it, right around there. But believe it or not, we found about $700 in cash in there. That pretty much paid for everything. Did find some gold and silver. We haven't added it all up yet, or turned it in, but maybe I'll give you an update on that. Maybe I won't. Like I said, I split it with a buddy, and he's kind of private, and I want to respect his privacy. Yeah, watching Jeremy here. I like watching him. Yeah, so we'll see how I do at our sale that we sell all this stuff from. Doing that in a couple weeks, so we should do pretty good on all of it. I'm tired. Alright, well, I'm going to get to work, and tomorrow starts my week of public storage auctions, so should be fun. Have a good night. Alright, it's public storage auction day. The first 4 locations were canceled, one of which was a location that I had a unit that was stolen last month. I bought it for $750, and the previous owners got into the facility the next day, broke into the unit, and stole everything of value. So that wasn't too fun. But trying to find this unit I bought. I bought 2 units at the location we're at now, and $500 in the first one. There it is. It's a 5x5. I'm gonna empty it out right now. And $100 in the second one. It was a 10x15. Might realize that I'm not afraid to take chances sometimes, because you really can't play it safe all the time. Play it safe 100% of the time, you won't make it. Well, maybe you will, but it's gonna take you longer. If you open it, you'll realize why I took a chance on it. That's the boxes. It's always the boxes. The boxes get me. Well, here we are. you see what I see? It's this thing right here. I wanted that so bad. Yeah, so I'm gonna load this up real quick and head up to the next location. I'm just gonna load it in my van. Yeah. Wonder what's in there, huh? Got some weight, huh? Well, find out later. I'm gonna get this loaded up. See you later. Alright, well, I'm back over at my warehouse now. I saved you guys the grief and went through and sorted through all the garbage from that unit I showed you. Paid $500 for it. It's all garbage. I put it in the dumpster. Box of clothing, put it in the dumpster. Yeah. So this is what I got for $500. Set of wheels. Look like maybe 16 by 7. Got 2 different bolt patterns on them. Not bad. I'll probably get $100 out of them. Maybe 125 if I'm lucky. Skip over this guy. Got these prints. Interesting prints. $5 each. Kind of cool. Got an Argus Autronic 2 camera. A couple accessories. I used to collect cameras, so without even looking it up, I'm guessing the lens probably $30. TV wall mount, it's in there. $10 probably at one of my sales. Bag of miscellaneous. There's a minnow bucket. It's kind of cool. Minnow life. Boxing gloves, hand warmers. I mean, honestly, there's probably $20 worth of stuff in there. There's some Star Wars shirts. They're pretty cool. There's another one there. I think there's another one there. So maybe another $20. So you're looking at 130. You know, if I'm lucky, maybe $180 total. Then we got this guy. I'm afraid to open it. Why am I afraid to open it? Because I found this. That's why I'm afraid to open it. Hey, let's do it together. Make it or break it, right? And break it. Yep. That's what I was afraid of. Kind of interesting. All pellet guns. Not even nice pellet guns. So, what, maybe 40, $50 worth right there? So, yeah. Happens sometimes. Paid $500. I'll probably lose about $300. So, you don't make money on everything. That's for sure. Hey, it happens. Take it in stride. I bought another unit there. I didn't have time to show it to you. I'll show it to you when I go pick it up. It was a 10 by 15. Got some sports collectibles in it. I paid $100 for it. So, yeah, see what happens. This is one of my 2 warehouses. Kind of packed at the moment. Got a few things. I have a big sale in here every couple months. This whole area will be all cleaned out and it'll be all tables. These are all the stuff I got out of the unit with the garbage bags. Cabbage Patch dolls and load up Bamboo Baby. Bamboo. Some Barbies and some wannabe Barbies, and this is most of it actually. There's actually that's pretty cool, Tootsie Toy. These are full, top to bottom. There's 5 right here. I think 5, or is there 6? Let me see. There's 5 right here. I have 2 in the other warehouse. Yes, I have another warehouse. And I think I have enough in my truck right now to fill another one. Oh, there's Gremlins. That one's pretty cool. Little Gremlins one. Mostly girls' toys. There's some unisex stuff. There's a Spark Dog. Hey, Spark Dog. But it's all like 90% of it's in the original packaging, never used. So it should make for a good sale. Like I said, sometimes you score like this, and other times you spend $500 and barely get half of it back. But it happens. So it goes with the territory. There's a nice toolbox we got a couple weeks ago. Nice Mako box. We took the top drawer out just to get it open because didn't have the keys. It had about $600 worth of tools inside of it. Nothing too special. The box alone is probably about $1,500. We'll clean it up and sell it. Yeah. So. What else? I got to do some cleaning up here in the next couple weeks. Got that Honda out of a unit, Trail 110. It's got 600 miles on it. Yeah. Most of the stuff in here is out of units. This generator came out of one I got last year. Just need to get around to selling it. 2 engines came with this car. It's a 67 Mustang Coupe. Friend set me up with this guy. He was moving to Kentucky and decided he would never finish the car and just wanted to be rid of it. So I showed up, the box truck, my trailer, and another trailer with another van, and basically cleaned out his garage, and he gave me the car for free. So that was kind of a sweet deal. But now I got his car on my way that I got to sell. So yeah, with a bunch of new parts. So I'll get around to it. Yeah. So I was gonna show you guys this TV. Came out of a unit I bought last month. The same auction route I was on today. I bought this unit for $750. Full of really nice furniture, like really nice furniture. I never buy furniture units, so just because I don't like dealing with mediocre furniture, and it was really nice furniture. Paid $750. I went back to the facility the next day to go in there to start emptying it out, and the employee wouldn't let me in. He said he wasn't sure who I was, even though I've seen him numerous times. Couldn't verify my identity for some reason, and told me I wasn't allowed to go into the facility to empty the unit. And I was like, okay, well, can I go through the gate just so I could take pictures of the stuff? He's like, yeah, I guess I'll allow that. So he lets me in. Spent about 20 minutes going through the unit, looking through it, took a bunch of pictures, and I want to leave, and I'm going to leave, and he's telling me that he's like, oh, I talked to my boss, you're good to go. I'm like, oh, well, I wish you said that, half hour ago when I had somebody on the way. So I didn't have it set up so I could have my guy come back the next day and empty the unit for me. Next day comes around, they call me. Well, police department calls me. Turns out the previous tenant's boyfriend came in and rented a unit for $1. Showed up with a box truck, went straight to the unit I bought, cut the lock off, and decided to help himself. Employee came out and realized that he wasn't at the unit he was supposed to be, walked over to him, realized what was going on. Employee went back to the office, locked himself in the office, and called his wife. Yeah, called his wife. Didn't call his boss, didn't call the police, called his wife. His wife instructed him to call his boss, who was working at another store. Long story short, by the time he was told to call the police, they were on their way out the gate with pretty much everything of value. It was somewhere around $4,000 worth of furniture, used, what I could get for the stuff. Paid $750 for the unit. Needless to say, I wasn't too happy. I'm still trying to deal with public storage on it and the police. The police won't do anything because they're saying that they basically stole their own stuff back. And I'm like, well, no, I bought the unit at auction, so it's theft. Public storage won't do anything as they're saying I should have insured it, which makes no sense because I bought it at their auction and I was going to clean it out, and their employee wouldn't even let me in to do so. So yeah, we're still fighting on that one. Pretty much the only good thing that came out of that unit, all the way in the back corner, was this TV. It's that, scratch on the screen, but it works. It's a 60 or 65-inch LED smart TV. So, I mean, new it was like $1,500. So imagine wanting to get $200-300 out of it. But still, I don't even want to look at it. It just makes me sick looking at it. Everything else was pretty much garbage that they left me. So yeah. So rough past couple of months at public storage, just put it that way. If I would have bought the unit for $750 and lost money on it, that's a different story. That's on me. But I was really that really hurts when something like that happens. So, and nobody seems to want to help me out with it at all. So that was a nice loss. Well, all right. Well, I need to pull some eBay stuff out and go home and do some packing and shipping. So, wasn't able to film too much at public storage. They just don't like it there. But maybe next week. We'll see. See you guys later.